That
Gaming.
topic.
What do you
Anything?
got?
It's about Call of Duty, though. What do you think it's going to take for Call of Duty to take a swing back into, the limelight of YouTube?
Make a really good game that people ain't bored of playing 4 months later.
Rephrase that question. I didn't follow.
All right,
Yeah.
right now, we can all agree that Call of Duty used to be the pinnacle of YouTube gaming. Now it's somewhere around number 4 or 5. What would it take Call of Duty to do to take the throne back?
It'll definitely take it back in November. The question is how long it'll last, right? I think that's the deal. Sometime in November, COD will suck all the oxygen out of the room. But every time, you guys have heard me say this before, it lasts less long, right? COD 4 lasted 2 years. World at War lasted 1. Yep. Modern Warfare 2 lasted less than that. Black Ops, by whatever, July, June, people were saying Black Ops was boring to watch, right? That was the big knock against it. So boring, so boring. They like Modern Warfare 2 more somehow. Now Modern Warfare 3 comes along. The knock on it is this ambiguous, it's bullshit, right? There's just something unfair about Modern Warfare 3. People spawn behind you more than they did in previous CODs. You die extra fast in Modern Warfare 3, and sometimes that feels like BS. If you don't have a good connection, you lose gunfights that were unfair. And, so Modern Warfare 3 has this sort of mysterious BS thing to it that has people running away. And it only lasted, I don't know, till wintertime, March or something.
Dude,
Black
I
Ops 2,
couldn't stand that.
If Black
I
Ops 2,
ran away from that shit so fast.
If Black Ops 2 follows this trend, it won't last past 2012.
We need to get a PKA needs to step into this and demand lag compensation be took out the game. We need lag compensation out the game. Drop shotting needs to come back to Call of Duty 4 levels.
Surely Black Ops 2 is going to use, the same mechanics as Black Ops, right?
They have to redo it, dude, because Black Ops ran off the World at War engine. They can't use that again.
Shit, I don't mind Black Ops one bit.
Dude, Black Ops, you know what sucked about Black Ops? Sound and color.
When I die in Black Ops, I die. I mean, I've so rarely just complain about bullshit in Black Ops. With Modern Warfare 3, I feel like so many deaths are just I don't even understand them.
You were roped off before you even got into gunfight.
Yeah, I don't get it. Or I've been firing at this kid for 2 seconds, hitting shots on him, and then I'm gone. I just don't. I don't know.
Dude,
there's just so.
My experience with that was reversed. Let me jump in for a second. My experience with what Mike has is reversed. In Modern Warfare 3, I feel like I'm getting a fair shake. In Black Ops, no way, man. I would unload half a clip on target, and he wouldn't die for me. And it was just dude, half a clip on target is ridiculous for you not to win that gunfight. If you get that, it's other people are killing in 3 and 4 bullets. I'm watching YouTube videos, and they're just zap, 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 zap. I go into Black Ops, and it's just, I rain down bullets before I get my kill. I had to be 3 times better than the other guy to get any kills in Black Ops, and it drove me crazy. In Modern Warfare 3, there's the random BS. I get that. People spawn behind me, and sometimes the lag comp makes it so that I lose, and I see the kill cam, I didn't even shoot the guy or whatever. Especially pump-action shotguns. I blast you in your chest from an obvious kill distance, right? Almost I could reach out and touch you. And then I see the kill cam, and you weren't even shot. It's all right, pump-action shotguns seem especially vulnerable to the lag comp. But I'm hoping that next year my connection doesn't suck so bad, and it gets better for me. I don't know, but my experience was
petition to have them take it out of the fucking game. We don't want it.
I don't.
Yeah,
the game played perfectly fine in COD 4 and World at War.
It was really host-based, though, right? Oh, no.
And 6.
Are other people getting hacked? Are other people having connection issues right now?
No, I'm not. I don't think.
It's better now. I don't know what that was.
You know what? You know what Call of Duty might be able to do that could, I don't know, spice it up, bring it back into limelight a little bit? Include some type of map building system, a map creator.
Oh, I said the same thing on Twitter.
Allows people to
create zombie maps.
Yeah, or multiplayer maps. And each month they, Treyarch or whoever picks a new map to actually be released that players built, or fans build or whatever. Just something to, I don't know.
With me, because people won't buy their map packs then.
Yeah, that's pretty much where it comes down to.
Yeah, I don't know.
But that's one of the things, though, that made competitive Halo so awesome is a lot of times the maps they end up using on the pro circuit were maps that were created by other pros and map creators that didn't even work for Bungie. I mean, these guys created the maps, and then all of a sudden they get adopted on to the
Right.
MLG scene. It's like the best map ever made, and it was from some 15-year-old kid, you know.
Yeah, and Halo still released map packs. I don't know, financially how well they did, but they still released map packs when they were having the.
I would like to see more seasonal fucking maps. They give this Call of Duty Elite and bullshit with the clan ops and stuff. How about make, like, when it's wintertime, right after the game sells, pick one of the maps and make it a snow map. Put snowmen and shit on it. Double EXP isn't the answer for everything.
You're suggesting snow maps?
No. I'm saying, like, for example, let's say Modern Warfare 3 just came out. All right? Let's say everybody loves the map Dome. When Christmas rolls around, you make a snow version of Dome with, like, Christmas lights and snowmen and shit, and let them play on it for a while.
Yeah, I'd like to
that'd be
see
sick.
that. Yeah, didn't they do that for Crash? Or maybe that was
Yeah,
a
that was
PC
PC,
thing.
though.
Yeah. But that's a
That was
neat
a PC
idea.
make.
That's a neat idea.
I don't know. Let me customize my character so that I can make him look totally different from anybody else, and I'll be happy. I'll play the shit out of that. I don't know. That's just me.
How about when you do snow maps, don't do them like Outposts where the snow is blizzarding everywhere and you can't see shit. Make it nice, bright snow, and like, I don't know. I can't stand when the snow maps are all fucking dirty and dingy and shit like fucking Grid and Outpost.
Yeah, WMD.
WMD. I want some bright white snow.
Here's something I've got in my head, man. Like, dude, if the map has snow or rain, there's a very good chance it sucks. Like, you are starting 5 steps behind already. My advice to map makers is don't. Just don't. Summit was a good snow map, and Bootleg is a good rain map, but you are instantly starting in a hole, and you have to really work to get out of it. I would argue, just don't. Don't use snow, don't use rain, don't use fog, because almost always those maps suck.
I'm thinking they could, knowing Woody's luck, they would troll us by having Santa Claus and his reindeer come through the map every 30 seconds, just loud as shit in the background.
Fuck you, sound whore!
Jingle bells,
Dude,
I'm excited for?
Black Ops ruined sound. Black Ops ruined sound. Like, not only does sound sucked all throughout Black Ops, the fucking rockets, the shaking, the silos, the trains running by.
Yeah, boop, boop, boop,
Marathon Pro was Ninja Pro to me.
Fucking horse trampling.
Dude, alright, so Black Ops sucked with sound. Your own footstep noise ruined any ability to hear somebody else's stuff. Black Ops sucked with sound. When Black Ops first released, to me, they exposed how much they don't care about sound because it was completely broken. Like, if footsteps couldn't be heard at all. Ninja was useless in Black Ops. When it first released, I don't know if you guys remember, they patched it. But it was released with incredibly broken sound. And, to me, I discovered that in, 3 minutes of gameplay. I'm like, what the hell? This is terrible. I had release day videos for Black Ops about how worthless the sound was. How that got out the door unnoticed tells me that these guys are playing on, PC monitor speakers. Those tinny little crap things. I don't want to rip Black Ops too much. It was a balanced game. Way better than people gave it credit for. They say the FAMAS was OP, but dude, the FAMAS is it's 3% better than the other guns in that game. It's not like you can't be competitive with a bunch of different guns in that game. But, just fix colors and sound. You'll have yourself a pretty good game.
I don't know. I'm curious what do you guys, post up in the stream real quick what your favorite Call of Duty is. I'm curious to see what the majority of you say. I bet it's going to be Black Ops.
Black Ops was a good game.
My favorite is Call of Duty 4. If you take out OMA Noob Tubes and Commando, I would have to say MW2.
But
MW2 is probably my second favorite.
Aren't we
It's
falling
probably
into
by far the most frustrating one next to Modern Warfare 3.
But are we falling into the commentator cliche here, where you hate the current game and love the ones before?
No.
No, I'm not.
I never hated Black Ops, not once.
I didn't really hate Black Ops either.
The only game
I did.
I've ever hated was Modern Warfare 2, and that was after Black Ops release. Modern Warfare 2 was just so broken. The noob tubes ruined that game, and they
I pretty much
completely
hate all the
didn't support it.
Infinity Wars.
I
games.
didn't. I don't know. I really, even to this day, there were a couple things that if just Infinity Ward would have just addressed a couple things, Modern Warfare
Yep.
2 would have been amazing.
Kind
I
of.
still think, competitive wise, I think it was like the best, close to being the best Call of Duty there is. It was just so, I don't know. It was just such a good reaction, and I mean, everything was just solid about it. I thought.
So here's my thing with Modern Warfare 2. People say, like, man, if they just fixed noob tubes, one-man army, and commando. Dude, if they did that, then people would be fussing about the ACR and the UMP worse than they ever fussed about the FAMAS and the AK-74U.
I don't mind getting killed by an OP gun. Not one bit.
No?
I don't like getting killed by guns that don't even know I'm there.
People would have definitely fussed about the imbalances in just the guns. The reason they got away with it was that the knife and the noob tube were even worse.
I would rather you, Woody, stomp my brains in with a OP weapon than to have some nerd shoot it made noob tubes the whole game and kill me.
Yeah, there's that. And then the other thing, Modern Warfare 2, what was I going to say? The bugs.
Pain pills.
The bugs, man. The bugs. People forget that for the first 4 or 5 months of that game's life cycle, it was Javelin glitches, Rust Domination glitches, care package glitches post-care package glitch fix.
God mode.
Dude, that game was so broken.
Oh, it's still hacked. They got unlimited UAVs on it now.
How many people had 5 perks or 3 guns? Or
I've done that before.
How many people have 5 perks going into like competitive gaming?
The Javelin glitch, baby.
Yeah.
That shit was beast.
Did you? I never did it. I mean, I did it like
I did it
once, just like know that I could. Because people would say in comments like, "You suck. You're just not good enough to Javelin glitch. That's why you don't like it." Really, I lack the talent to Javelin glitch or care package. No, that's not what it is. But yeah, it's dude. The support on Modern Warfare 2 was so horrendous. That's what broke the game. They might have had a winner on their hands if they.
You're dead on, Woody. If they would have supported that game half-fast the way they're supporting MW3, it'd probably be one of the best shooters of all time, the best.
Might have been, yeah, it might have been. That was a fun game.
I don't know. I was trying to follow the comments here from people in the stream, and it was really like people were all over the place. I expected Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops to be a lot of people's favorite, but there was a lot of COD 4 in there, and COD 4 is kind of the, that's the grandfather. That's the one that kind of set the stage for all of these. So I think a lot of people.
That game had its flaws too.
I was just about to say, COD 4 was good. COD 4 was good. I don't mean to knock it, but I think people view it through these eyes of nostalgia, right? Like if you would watch YouTube commentators from when COD 4 was current, Blame Truth was making T-shirts, showing no frag 3, like the circle with a line through it.
Yeah.
People were complaining about frag times 3 constantly. They were complaining about martyrdom constantly. They were complaining about all. Martyrdom is basically a death streak, and that was in COD 4. People had their complaints about COD 4 without a doubt. BS deaths, BS streaks, BS whatever. I think one thing that COD 4 did though was the kill streaks were really powerful to me. Like,
oh yeah,
you could earn a chopper and then call it in next life, and it would help you earn a chopper.
And it would build toward that was one of the
Dude, when you made that transition from player that gets killed by choppers to player that gets kills with choppers, it was glorious. And I was slow, right?
New experience.
COD 4 was my first shooter. So I played Left 4 Dead before that, but that didn't take, if you play against AI, you don't really develop the stick skills. So COD 4 was my first competitive shooter, I guess you'd say. And it was somewhere around 40,000 kills that I broke even, that I had as many kills as I had deaths. And, on my way there, towards that, when I was only, 38,040 or something, and I started getting choppers a lot, and things were going my way, it was glorious. It would just wreak havoc. I'd get my chopper on. What was the map with the concrete dividers in the middle and a silo? Was it Block? No, it was an airport.
What map?
It had concrete dividers. There was a missile silo that you could look down on. There were these missile silo lids that you could stand on and look into the buildings on the side.
Oh, Countdown.
Countdown? Is that what it was, Countdown? Yeah, dude,
Countdown.
that map, I used to use an LMG with deep impact, and like I would often get more than 50 kills on that map, and that's pretty good COD 4 score. It seemed like I always knew where to drop the airstrike. It was kind of simple, and the airstrike would always get me a chopper, and then it would just bounce. I just repeat that a couple of times, man. COD 4, the difference between getting owned and owning was so huge that once you cross that chasm, it's incredible. Whereas in Modern Warfare 3 and like any other COD, I feel like it's more gradual. Everybody gets kill streaks. Everybody, and when you get them, they don't necessarily mean much. And
I wasn't really recording then, except for like, I know, low quality for GB match proof, but we was dropping 100 kill games in 6v6s. I mean, and that's one of the games where it wasn't nothing to help you out. Even you out killed the other team, or you was on suffer with helicopters and airstrikes the whole game. Yeah.
Syndicate just wrote me on Skype. Too. Syndicate wants a shout out. So if you get little known YouTuber named Syndicate, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of him. He's trying to get big.
Tell Tom if he'd give me a shout out, I'll give him one.
Shout out for shout out.
I love that kid. Subbox me, baby. I'll subbox you back.
He's watching PKA. He's laughing. I'm gonna have him block some guy. Oh, he did.